Kame house party.
Aaron and Vince invite you all to come along. We'll talk about the crazy world of Dragon Ball. Let's talk about the shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince,
I'm Aaron.
and this is the world's and universe's only improv comedy Dragon Ball Watch Along podcast, and we're here another week to talk about another episode of Dragon Ball. Very excited to have you. I'm Vince.
I'm still Aaron.
Did I double up on that?
You can.
I wanted to hammer it home that I'm Vince.
Then I'm Aaron.
Yes, he's game. And we hope you're game to join us in this conversation about Dragon Ball. We're going to be talking about another episode, but we've got to do a little bit of Kame housekeeping before we get into the episode proper. So we'd like to start with the world famous and UN sanctioned 1 minute roundup whip sound.
I'm a spittoon. I've come to life, and well, I'm tired of you cowboys spitting in me.
Oh, golly! That spittoon
That's
is
right.
mean.
Made of copper.
I know. I fashioned you. I'm your daddy.
That's Smithy.
That's
Smithy,
right.
Papa Smithy.
Papa Smithy here.
Don't. Why did you design me to get filled with? I'm gonna say saliva, tobacco,
Well,
sometimes urine. I traveled miles to confront you about this.
oh yeah. Well, I sold you off to a man who was going on a cross country road trip, and when I created you, you were for the express purpose of carrying disgusting liquids like chew and chaw, spit. Feces,
the memories.
urine.
Wait, you designed me for feces?
Yes, coppers.
And
scene. That is our improvised Western theme scene that we do at the top of every episode to loosen or tighten our improv muscles, to get us ready to explore this amazing world of Dragon Ball through the comedy art of improv. And you know, when one of us breaks or laughs in the scene, that is the end of the scene, and we move on to the next piece, or to the 1 minute roundup proper, I should say, where one of us, this time Aaron, has 1 minute to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. That's 153 episodes of Dragon Ball. That is 78 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Aaron is taking a drink of water because he knows I'm going to ask him this simple question. Aaron, are you ready to round up?
I am. Here we go. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. If you collect them all, you get any which you want. It stars Goku. He's a little monkey boy. He becomes a monkey man. He fights karate. He does karate. He beats people up. He beats up a goblin. He beats up a bunch of people to keep them from taking over the world. He trains, and that's how he meets all of his friends. That's how he meets the love of his life. That's how he wins a cool karate tournament. That's how he gets married, and that's how he has a kid. He has a kid through karate. Then he finds out, oh shit, he's an alien. And his brother comes down to try and recruit him to do bad alien shit. And Goku's like, nope, I'll get killed in the process to stop you. He goes to the afterlife, does more fucking karate, comes back to stop his people who are from the same planet. He stops them, but a bunch of his friends die because of it. So they go to the planet where the Dragon Balls came from, because that's where they got to go to bring his friends back to life. But Goku's bad at traveling and doesn't get there in time. His friends and his enemies combine to like stop a whole Ginyu Force, and they're trying to stop Frieza, who's the baddest motherfucker around.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Wow.
No
Aaron,
hesitation.
You came out swinging so hard that it blew me back. Like you were flexing your power like Frieza. It's just, I was holding on for dear life.
I'm filled with the Halloween spirit of mischief, of perhaps tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that might have been a treat for someone. They might be mad that we dilly dally too much for the 1 minute roundup.
Well, if they're mad, then they can always fast forward. But thank you.
15
That was a yeah, 15 plus that bad boy. No, don't do it. Listen to us. But thank you, Aaron, for that
Numbers are the same.
for that wonderful 1 minute roundup.
Of course.
If you, the listener, want to submit your own, we've had some listener submissions. You can submit it to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com in the form of an MP3, and we will play it on air because it's always impressive to get stuff from y'all like that.
Yeah. And y'all always do it better than us.
Truly, like we get put to shame on when we go up against y'all.
To task we're taken.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of tasks, we got to check another one off the Kame housekeeping list because I've got to tell the listener, Aaron, that we watch 2 different versions of the show. I watch the English dubbed version while you watch the Japanese language version. We do that to compare and contrast because that is the juice that flows through our veins. And it's fun. Usually the first thing that is different is the title, and I will start off with the 79th episode of Dragon Ball Z. Gohan attacks.
Ooh, he does. He does, and it's really cool.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, those 2 words are in my title. I'll say
God.
that.
He's being so coy. I wonder what order they'll come in.
So here's mine. So the Japanese title, roughly translated for episode 79 of Dragon Ball Z, is this the end? A brutally transcendent power attacks Gohan.
Ooh. A brutally transcendent power attacks Gohan.
Now I'm wondering if I either wrote this wrong or if autocorrect happened because it doesn't quite make sense.
No.
The syntax is weird.
No, but I'm here for it. Maybe they're trying. I mean, we'll get into this as we talk about the episode, which we can finally do now that we have that Kame housekeeping out of the way. Because I don't know. Do you want to hit it on the head? How do you feel about this episode? You feel okay about it? Feel good? Do you like it?
They were definitely stretching things out, but I think enough cool things happened and enough weird things happened that it kept my interest more so than last episode, I think.
Yeah, this one similar to, I think, if we matched up all the content beats, similar to last week's episode, but this one has some style to it. so let's get into it.
All right,
shall we?
Yes.
Krillin's getting gored.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Krillin has a horn in his guts.
Oh yeah, and Frieza is loving it. Ugh. Licking the blood. There's lots of blood. I read in these opening notes. I just have there's a bunch of blood falling out of Krillin.
So the main kind of focus of the scene that struck me, because I'm a grosso, I guess. Before we get to that, Vegeta in this episode, he's very much in the background and just commenting on how he hates everyone and everyone sucks but him. He's tired. He's tired of these Earthlings being so soft, including Kakarot, and then he calls Krillin the smooth-headed one.
Oh my God. Is that a new derogatory term for bald people?
The old smooth head?
I'm going to try that out next time I'm walking the streets and I see a bald person be like, hey, smooth head. Oh, no, it sounds bad to say out loud.
Yeah. Do not like.
Yeah, when I cut my hair, I don't want anybody calling me a smooth head. Like when I shave it down, I don't want to hear you say, hey, what up, old smooth head?
Yeah, it sounds super derogatory.
Yeah. Which is fine coming from Vegeta because that's his whole thing. But he does criticize Krillin for his compassion. He's like, I wouldn't have saved that little green Namek. Again, he's just throwing out these terms that feel wrong to say out loud. In reference to Dende. So, that is it's par for the course, I think, for Vegeta. But I did notice something that I wasn't paying attention to in the last episode, that Krillin was able to save Dende within the time that Frieza attacked him. That's some pretty impressive,
Still pretty quick.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this Krillin guy, he's not nothing to shake a stick at.
No, he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing the good work.
Yeah.
He's still. I mean, he's better than a Yamcha. We'll get into that
Mm-hmm.
later. But what Yamcha's doing. So this is. Did you in this bit have a bunch of shots of Frieza still with the Krillin on his horn, just kind of hopping up and down?
Yes. Yes, I did.
And really enjoying it. And then there's this
yeah.
blood splattering around,
Mm-hmm.
and it's weirdly sexual.
The combination of sounds, the sick pleasure that Frieza's taking out of it, and the horn,
Yeah.
it all rings to some
Yeah.
some deep seated fear of being violated,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
poor
mhm.
Krillin is being violated in an awful way.
I mean, it's.
Do you want to hear what Frieza says in mine? while
Okay,
doing this?
yes. I was going to skip ahead because I thought it would be salient to the conversation, but continue.
Frieza says, "Oh look, a bucking bronco, riding
Oh my
cowboy."
God.
Yes.
Say it again. What was
A
after
bucking
bucking?
bronco, ride 'em cowboy. It's gross. It's gross. It's nasty.
This is.
Like
Why are you showing this to children?
again, I don't know if that moment was in the we're watching the uncut, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I have that had to be cut out.
That had to be cut out, especially the bucking bronco line.
Yeah, like there's because that's just so wrong.
Yeah, if I'm a parent watching this of course, as a parent, I walk in laundry basket in hand
Mhm.
during this particular scene. I'm shutting that TV off.
And you just see some bald kid just going,
Yeah. Yeah.
because Krillin's not dead. He's in the
No,
process of dying.
I don't think he technically dies in this episode yet.
That's true.
He's just he's on the borderline.
Mm-hmm.
But just yeah, you're not watching Look, watch something wholesome like Beavis and Butthead.
Hey, kiddo, why don't you watch some Cat Dog instead?
How
Or
about
Angry Beavers.
Yeah, doesn't mean anything.
Anyway, a lot of those Nickelodeon cartoons were just as sexual, but in a funnier fashion.
Not as visually
Yeah.
explicit.
They like to put big bright red buns in your face in Nickelodeon shows.
Oh, you're talking about not I Am Weasel and IR Baboon.
Oh yeah,
Always showing butts.
Wow, what a pull! I had no idea what those were called, but I had pictures in my mind of a baboon and a weasel. Ah, God love you.
Voiced by Star Trek: Next Generation, the half Klingon. Sorry. He was the voice of Weasel.
Oh God,
Mhm.
Worf.
Yeah, Worf.
Yeah, Worf is all Klingon. Worf, son of Moog.
Oh.
He treasonous faction in the eyes of the Klingons, but there's a whole backstory that Picard helps him uncover, and turns out that maybe Moog wasn't a traitor after all. Maybe the Romulans did something. Imagine that, Aaron. The Romulans committing war crimes. Anyway, moving on.
I kind of get that.
Well, I kind of like this jump cut to Yamcha. Yeah, I'll take the rest of this episode if you want to bow out now.
Yep.
Aaron's unplugging his microphone. He's burning the
I'll be
banner
in the
behind him.
background. Yes.
Meanwhile, on King Kai's planet, in Otherworld, Yamcha is having a hard time sitting on the sidelines. But it's clear that he's gotten stronger. He's able to break the ground with his fist this time, and he kicks a tree real hard.
I completely forgot that because I was still I'm mad because I was mad at Yamcha for this because he's mad that he didn't get resurrected.
Mhm.
And he's like, oh, I can't stand the thought of them being down there on Namek and me not being able to do anything. And like, Yamcha,
That's why, yeah.
come on.
You gotten strong, bro, but you ain't that strong.
You know.
He's
But, like,
he's the weakest of the trainees, I'm sure, at this point. I think Chaozu's stronger than Yamcha.
oh, yeah. Chaozu is stealing Yamcha's lunch money.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, punk.
Oh, hey,
You got-
Mr. Chaozu.
You got that 5 spot I asked for
Oh,
yesterday?
Oh,
You asked
sorry.
your mom, King Kai?
Well, here's the thing, Mr. Mr. Chaozu. I lent $5 to Bubbles. Cause he wanted some candy. And so I don't have the $5 to give to you today.
Did you think about how maybe I wanted candy?
Sorry, Mr. Chaozu. That was short-sighted of
I
me.
guess I'm gonna have to kick your ass.
Please, Mr. Chaozu.
I'm winding up my little baby fist.
I'll yell for King Kai. I'll yell for King Kai.
Oh, King Kai doesn't care.
Oh yeah, you want to bet?
Wait, here he comes right now. He look, before King Kai gets here, let me explain the situation. I'm just saying, he thinks I'm a little goody two-shoes. I can get away with murder.
Not if I out you right here,
He'll
right
never
now.
believe me. He'll never believe you.
King Kai.
What is it, Yamcha?
Oh, King Kai. Chaozu's picking on me. He's gonna take my lunch money. And he called me
Ow,
weak.
I'm holding my knee.
Yamcha,
Cause
you
Yamcha
really
pushed me
expect me to
down.
believe that Chaozu with a hurt knee could beat you up? Plus, he's a good boy
I'm
and
licking a giant lolly.
organized all my books while he's eating a giant lollipop. You should be ashamed of yourself, Yamcha, for picking on such a small, fragile, and powerful boy.
Yamcha, you knocked over my propeller hat.
I did not. This is all stupid. This is bullshit.
Yamcha, did you just curse?
Mr. Kai, Yamcha said a bad word.
Yamcha, you are in timeout. Gregory, take Yamcha to timeout at the center of my planet.
Wait, okay. You mean as in the core of your planet?
Exactly.
Yeah, he deserves it. Wink.
Oh, I see. Wink.
Wait a minute. You guys just winked at each other.
Yeah, we did. Hey,
Wait, what?
What's it to you, punk?
Yeah,
I told you.
Yamcha, what's it to you?
Who do you think I was gonna get candy with, you dumb shit?
We love candy, and we're allowed to curse all we fucking want.
Hoo, hoo.
Even Bubbles.
Bubbles said, man,
Bubbles.
I don't want to repeat it, honestly.
Bubbles just said the C word.
And seed.
Seed.
Well, Bubbles is British, so
Yes,
fine.
it's common where Bubbles is from. You know, Bubbles of Leeds.
Mm-hmm. It's like Yamcha. No, shut up. Shut your damn.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
Tien has to come in and convince him, hey, why don't you cheer up and let's train? And so they do. King Kai's worried because he knows what's going down, but he won't reveal it to the boys. Yeah, that's it for King Kai's planet. That's
Yeah,
our
we get
checkup.
just a little checkup on those dead boys and King Kai. But then we cut back to Namek, and I'm like, all right, I want to see what's going on. Is Frieza done doing this awful thing to Krillin?
Did Frieza finish?
Has his horn shrunk? Has he transformed back into his original size? Is
Yeah.
the swelling down? But no, we get to cut. We see Bulma. Bulma's back.
Mhm.
She's walking the Namekian landscape. Falls down. We see Bulma doing this a lot in this saga. She's walking.
She falls down a lot.
She falls
yeah.
down. She gives up. She looks up into the sky. and sees a fluffy cloud. And she says, I wish I was a fluffy cloud.
Tracks.
Tracks, right? She looks up to see a rock formation that looks exactly like Krillin. She's like, hey, that rock looks like Krillin. And then she starts to giggle.
At the thought of Krillin.
At the thought of Krillin. And then she's like, wait a minute. Am I going insane? And I was like, yeah, Bulma, you might be going insane.
See, in mine, she goes back and forth between like being mad at him or being worried they already left, or then being worried like maybe they died. Because she doesn't know anything.
So she has those moments. Like I wrote this down. She's like, what if Vegeta and Frieza killed them? And then she says, that makes my bad hair day feel almost insignificant. So she said, what if they are dead? What if my two friends that I came to this planet with are dead?
Well, I mean,
it's almost as bad as a bad hair day. Acquaintance and like nephew.
Did we? Because that's the question, right? How much? She never really hung around Krillin. It's the whole like they have Goku's like the connecting friend, but until this adventure, they never hung out by themselves. I guess they did spend several months in a spaceship together.
Yeah, I assume so. At least a week.
You're gonna be friends after that.
After you fight a bunch of space pirate kids and pink crab alien monsters,
psychic bugs,
all that stuff.
Yeah, they're buddies. I rescind it. They're friends. They're pals.
This quote, though, I thought was odd because she gets up and kind of like is holding herself like she's worried, but she says, "I'll never love again." Mind you, that would require a date, and then it zooms out, and that was the end of that scene. Was it? She was like,
I'm dying from the hackiness.
We're
bad, but like that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It doesn't make sense. Because then I racked my brain to see like, is she trying to say that like she's in love with Goku, and if he's gone, then she'll never love again, or is it because Yamcha's dead and he's never coming back because they've already left? But
they went on several dates, you would assume. Unless the whole time Yamcha was trying to save up.
Trying to pinch those pennies. Chappelle style.
She needs to pay. Bulma, you pay for the date.
Yeah, she's got all the money.
If your salary, if there is a digit to the left difference between partner salaries, guess who's picking up the goddamn check every time?
Every time, baby. Just common courtesy.
Because come on.
Just comp them, you know?
Come on.
Just like at the office, the most senior person always pays, baby. It's how it works.
You mean the company?
I mean, if the CEO is there, the CEO buys lunch.
Oh my! I don't want to tell tales out of school, but I've gotten a lot of free lunches, and no one is paid.
Oh,
and no individual is paid. Is all I'll say.
Maybe a company card, perhaps.
They're flying fast and loose.
Ooh, all right. We don't want to. I don't want to. I want to get your accountant in trouble.
They've all been approved.
All right. If they get approved, they get approved. Hey,
we're working.
Yeah, you're working.
Yeah, it's not like it's not every day.
No.
We get people coming in from out of town. They got to get lunch. They are traveling. They got to get food anyway.
Yeah. Why don't you come with us to lunch? We're having lunch. Why don't you join us? Not let me buy lunch for you. That would be a gift. You can't do that. You can't do that.
But I think it's
in the company handbook.
I think it's bad writing. I mean, it's definitely bad writing.
Oh yeah, it's really bad writing.
Try and get these like I'm not gonna say zingers. Not even dingers.
I think it was trying to lighten the load of what we just saw, but Bulma's not the right person for that. I think they could have massaged that King Kai scene, that Yamcha scene a little bit more, like we did. they had just done what we did, nobody would have remembered what happened to Krillin.
They just bullied Yamcha.
Yeah.
It would have been fine. So we get back to Frieza. Still going.
Yes.
It's still happening.
Ooh.
Krillin has an internal dialogue. I mean, speaking of love, here's what he says in mine. Quote, I wanted to get married, even just once.
Oh, God. Heartbreaking.
But even just once implies two things. One, he's looking for divorce. He's trying to be an alimony Tony. He's looking for some divorces. or inside joke. Or two, he didn't mean marriage, or someone didn't tell him that you can do things without being married.
I have a feeling like if they did a more faithful translation in that moment, it would have been like, I wish I could have made it with a woman at least just once.
He would say made it.
Yeah.
Is how he would describe it. Even in his inner dialogue, he'd be like, I wish I could have, well, don't make me think it with a girl.
I wish I could have spent 7 minutes in wink heaven. He says it in his mind.
I wish I could have, well, to quote the bard, formed the beast with two backs with someone at least
once. I think it's sadder when you say at least once.
At least once. Yeah, even just once. I don't know if he had anything similar in yours or if you caught it.
His internal monologue was more like, well, this is it. I didn't think it would end this way, but Frieza's just too strong.
Boo.
Blah.
I'm not gonna last.
Oh, Frieza's gonna be so mad if I die early. Come on now, Krillin. Don't you die on me yet. I'm just warming up.
It's the most powerful person I fought. I don't know how long I can last. I hate us. We should.
What? It's Halloween.
Yeah.
It's creepy and ooky and spooky.
Ooky for sure.
Ooky for sure.
But it was jokes aside, it was very sad.
Yes.
But like, don't worry. You just gotta hold out for how many years between this and the Android Saga? Trace?
3.
3.
Yes.
That's not long, man. You're
yeah,
good.
Krillin, you're gonna be just fine.
Ooh, then you're gonna kiss a robot. Yeah, then she's gonna grow a horn.
Hey.
And you're like, I know what to do. I've been in this situation.
Gore me.
Gore me, daddy.
Skewer me.
Skewer my ass. Skewer my smooth head.
18's like, whoa. I'm not going that far. My dirty talk has a limit.
This is date 2. Let's calm down here.
And put down that remote that blows me up, would you? I don't get off on this like you do.
It was fun the one time.
I just wanted to humor you. Oh God.
Oh, we're gonna have fun when 18 shows up, or I don't know.
She's gonna be great. I can't wait to talk about 17 and 18.
Well, it's just gonna look. I know Frieza's just a Kim Cattrall voice, but 18 is also just gonna be a Kim Cattrall voice.
She's got a little bit more edge to her. I don't know if I can do her justice.
It's not as haughty, but there's. We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing 17's voice. And maybe 16, because he's got a nice baritone. Gohan, it's about protecting the ones you love. Then he gets his head smashed.
I'm just ahead. Yeah, look,
I'm just ahead.
I
I was designed to kill your father, but not you.
So we're cool, right?
Yeah, we're buddies. We're like a Drake. We're like a Drake, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah. I'm
You're
Millie
11.
Bobby Brown. 'Cause I'm the youngest.
Because I'm 3 years old.
The age gap is about the same.
Mm-hmm. You're 13. Your green dad is what, 10 at this point. Nothing weird about this.
Yep, everything tracks. Goku's still recovering.
Yes.
That's it.
Hey guys, Goku can feel the fight.
He feels, he knows that keys are starting to drop, but he's like, just hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Krillin, think of baseball. Stay in the fight.
Pinch yourself somewhere uncomfortable, Krillin.
Slow your breathing. You can do it.
Oh no, Goku.
Just the wobbly headed back and forth. If you're not,
yeah.
maybe don't watch the video
Don't
version
watch
of this one, my friend.
Don't watch this one. Keep the audio mystery alive.
But so look, someone finishes. Frieza just dumps him into the goddamn ocean.
Gosh, this is the last one.
Like
Aaron is the old pump and dump. Anyway, go on.
do you want to? No. I feel like you should. We're getting into some action
Mhm.
now, so I feel like you should take this. Take us to the end of this bit.
So, Krillin is in the sea, in the Namekian Sea. Gohan is, of course, distraught, upset, angry, trying to get to his friend, trying to save his life, stopped by Frieza. And then Gohan, he just snaps when he fully envisions Krillin like sinking to the bottom of the ocean, like his friend, his mentor, his dad's best friend, an uncle, if you will, is dead, and Gohan loses it. This tiny little boy against this like 8.5 foot tall Frieza, and Gohan goes all the way in, starting off with a flying kick to Frieza's head, stunning him, subsequent rocket kicks to the stomach in midair, then the volley of energy blast. And it's one of those where like he's throwing him so fast the animation can't keep up, so it's just growing in this like glowing ball, and you can't even make out Frieza's form in there. And he just keeps going and going. He charges up a massive Masenko, and then he throws it at Frieza. I did like that Vegeta is like shocked and awed at the level of destruction that happens, and he even remarks, "No way, is this kid a Super Saiyan?" You don't,
not. Come on, Frieza. Come on, Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone's a goddamn Super Saiyan.
It's like he's gone Super Saiyan crazy. He's like, he's a Super Saiyan. Oh, that guy, he caught that pencil before it hit the ground. He must be a Super Saiyan.
How did the sandwich guy know my order? Before I even said it. I'm close to getting a full punch card, but he must be a Super Saiyan.
Wait a minute. That barista gave me exact change without even using the machine. And this latte is delicious. They're the only one on shift. You, Gary, are you a Super Saiyan?
No, I'm just a shift leader.
Shifty Saiyan. Tell me how you got so strong, or I'll kill you.
Well, I started 2 years ago here, and I just
Took 2 years? I've trained my entire life to become a Super Saiyan. And then you, Kakarot, the guy I saw on the street, everyone's a Super Saiyan.
It feels like it's about your own insecurities, then
Also, you spelled my name wrong. It's Vegeta, not vegetable, you idiot.
it's what I heard. No, people usually don't confront me about their names. It's like not a big deal, honestly.
And you forgot the P
I'm
for Prince.
Wait, you want me to abbreviate that? P Vegeta? P vegetable?
Oh, I'll use. Don't you make me. Also, I meant to also get. Could I get an apple cider donut? It's that time of year.
We're all out. Sorry.
No!
That guy ahead of you got it.
Him?
Mm-hmm.
He must be a Super Saiyan.
And scene. And commercial. At some point, it's coming.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Kame House Party listening fan base, well, I've got an announcement for you. The boys are doing Extra Life, Day of Play, benefiting the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Not that I care, me, Prince Vegeta, I don't care about any children. I don't have any yet, and I don't care if they're bored in a hospital. I probably put them there. But Vince and Aaron are going to save their souls by raising a bunch of money during a 24-hour live stream where they're going to push their limits and possibly even become Super Saiyans like me, Vegeta. So why don't you go to extralife.com/participant/Kame House Party to check out their donation page and get some of that cool giveaway stuff that they're doing over the 24-hour period. And guess what? It's coming up. It's less than 17 days away. On November 5th, 8 p.m., you can join them live on twitch.tv/Kame House Party as they push their limits, their gaming consoles, and their minds to the test for a great cause that I, Vegeta, would never be caught dead supporting. But you might be caught dead if you're still hanging around. Get back to the show or face my gallant gun!
We both got knocked out for like 30 seconds.
Oh, what the hell?
Simultaneously.
Who did that?
I don't know. Someone, I mean, certainly not a Super Saiyan.
No, he couldn't have been a Super Saiyan. Would have killed us dead.
Yeah, that legendary being.
Mm-hmm. Complete, full of rage and anger.
A myth, I say.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what's not a myth? Gohan's power level, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's rising. It's so high up that Vegeta can't even. He's like, how is this kid so strong?
I mean, I think we might have skipped over this. Frieza is.
Oh, right.
Just on his belly in a crater.
Mm-hmm.
He's pulling a Yamcha.
Yeah.
I know Yamcha's looking on like, hey, he stole that from me.
That's my move, bro.
Yeah. Hey, if I was alive, I'd kick your ass. What was that, punk? Nothing.
Yeah, we're trying to watch the fight over here.
Nothing. More drinks?
Ooh, Bahama Mama.
Non-alcoholic, like you asked.
And
a white wine spritzer for Chaozu.
exactly. One more.
And a banana smoothie for Bubbles.
Woo-hoo! That's right.
And like, I don't know, water for Gregory? I don't know. He didn't put in an order, but he said surprise me.
Don't worry about Gregory. He's fine with whatever you got him.
Water it is.
Oh, and scene.
And scene. What do bugs drink?
Yeah, what do bugs drink?
Well, it has to be water.
I mean, we both have, we know my favorite insect animated movie, ants. It's hard to drink water because they keep falling into it.
They drink sodas. They drink drops of soda left over, lemonade perhaps.
And that's like the bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they only drink at bars. Insects.
Yeah, insects only drink at bars and in little leaf rolled cups.
Yeah.
A cool world made
Acorn
by
shells.
a real creep.
So Gohan starts after he's done his thing. Gohan cries like a baby. because he thinks Krillin's dead. But Dende comes up out of the water. He has Krillin. He's happy. They're celebrating. Vegeta's like, hey, that ain't gonna stop Frieza. You gotta do some more stuff. He ain't dead yet. But that's kind of it.
I mean, Frieza.
Not it, but
Frieza has a nice little quip I wrote down where when Frieza does stand back up, he's like lightly impressed. He's like, "Oh, you caught me by surprise there. I'd rate that attack at a 2 out of a billion." Craned him.
Oh, he doesn't do X-Play scores?
No. There's no Morgan Webb in this one.
A good Frieza. A stunt cast.
I, Lord Frieza, rate Grand Theft Auto Vice City 2 out of a billion.
Oh wow, the fans are gonna. There's gonna be some letters to the studio.
Morgan's like, you can't say that. You can't say that. We're live, Frieza. We're live.
We told them we'd give them 5 out of 5.
We made a deal with Rockstar on the back end.
There's 80s music in it. You have to give it a 5 out of 5.
It's 2003. You have to do this, Frieza. I don't have to do anything. Fine, I'll give it 5 out of 5 dead Krillins. No! People like him too!
Yeah. We have a deal with Krillin.
That's why Morgan's wearing a bald cap, Frieza.
Yeah. We're promoting his new line of men's health products. To get those engorged horns.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I assumed it was from what I did to him. You got the idea from me.
Yeah, and you're skimming off the top. You have a percentage of the gross. Don't fuck
Horned.
this up.
And I wrote the tagline, horned for your pleasure.
Look, I prefer
Stay tuned for
the other shows on G4.
I couldn't think of another show.
Cops.
Yeah,
It's
what?
probably Cops.
And up next, Cops.
MXC.
Followed by MXC at 9:30.
Then that was Spike. Was Deadliest Warrior.
Followed by Deadliest Catch.
What's the one talk show that Adam Pereira was on?
He did one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's something.
It's something.
It's something.
Anyway, we get a quick cut of Goku.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, I'm almost healed."
Frieza starts beating up Gohan.
Yes. Vegeta launches a surprise in Aaron quotes attack because he does say, "Hey, Frieza," and then attack him. And then he warns him. He's like, "Don't turn your back to a Super Saiyan," and it didn't go well.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? What? Vegeta.
Yeah, I wish Frieza had said like, "Vegeta, really?"
Come on. Look, first of all, swat away energy blast. Whatever. Come on, we've got to. I paid for your improv classes, Vegeta. That was part of the Frieza Force training, so you'd have good quips. And this is what you bring?
Yes, and I also bring pain
warmer, getting better.
in your ass
A little crude, but considering what just transpired, I'll allow it.
because I'm soup to nuts a Saiyan.
Referencing you're the complete Saiyan from front. Have you ever had a meal that started with soup and ended with nuts? I feel like this has been.
D's.
Oh, okay, now I'm on board. You know, I love to go blue.
And I made it to 401. Again, this is
But there goes your 401k.
Oh,
Craned him.
oh, oh.
Yeah, you just keep doing that. Keep standing there while I beat this child's ass.
We're doomed. Doomed.
He's like, our fates are sealed. Something like, but in a better voice. Just imagine I did a good voice.
I wish Bender just jumped in and was like, doomed.
Gohan gets beat up. He almost gets horned.
Nearly.
Mm-hmm. Which thank God he didn't.
Yeah, but instead, what they give us instead is, again, an 8 foot, he's at least 8 feet tall without the horns. Massive creature, just kicking the crap out of a, what is he, 6-year-old? He's like 3 feet tall.
I don't know how long. He's been on Namek a while, I feel like. So he's got to be 10 by now.
Just hasn't hit that growth spurt yet. Poor kid.
Oh, yeah, not until he hits high school.
But it was like they really amped up the bone crunching sound effects, because this last moment that we see is Frieza with his head, with Gohan's head underfoot. And it's just like, yep, I'm going to crush your skull. I'm going to kill you. And then who's next? Is it you, Vegeta? Is it that little Namekian boy? Who knows? But I didn't like it. I didn't like that. It was just.
Well, he's a little lad.
Yeah. And he did so good. And this was, I think, this episode may have been where a lot of people turned to become Gohan fans, because they're like, he's got latent potential. He's going to be the next pro tag. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Gohan's going to kill Frieza. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I don't know who that kid is, but somebody I went to middle school with.
I don't know.
he did have a Jansport.
Oh, the coolest backpack.
2002, baby.
Ooh, it's so cool. You only need 2 pockets.
Child, please.
Big stuff, little stuff.
Big stuff, little stuff.
What
That's all
other
you get.
deviation do you need in your school?
Is it the size of a book or the size of a calculator? Which is it?
There's no in between. I mean, it's gonna fit in one. There's no in between. There's not a pocket that something. God damn it, Jansport, you are cool.
They haven't not been cool.
Ooh, no padding in the back. Yeah.
You're gonna have those heavy books right on that back.
Because you're slinging it over one shoulder, baby. You don't need pads.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I did that. I was a one shoulder kid.
I was not. My books were too heavy.
Yeah, I feel like I had so many books. They were so large.
Why did they give us so many books in high school?
Yeah, man.
Why were we responsible for these? We're maniacs.
Because you know how many times, Aaron, I had to say, Mom, I forgot my textbook. I have to go back to do my homework. And then I would meet Mr. Congo, the cool janitor, who would always be there just hanging out. Or he'd be cleaning up. He goes, "You're here again? What'd you forget this time?" I was like, "History book." He goes, "Come on, man." And he would just talk to my mom and be like, "I'm sorry he keeps doing this." He's like, "I try to tell him. He don't listen. He don't listen to me."
Oh, you had a cool janitor?
Yeah, Mr. Congo, he ruled. I was the counselor for the summer camp, and his kid went there. So I got to know him during that.
I think in high school, at least, I think there might have been a janitor there in my junior and senior year that went there a couple years ahead of me.
Oh.
Like I knew them when they were a student, and then I knew them, and then I saw him as a janitor. I'm like, oh no.
Did he ever give you the keys to the castle? Did he ever like say, "Hey, buddy"?
Oh, it wasn't a friend.
I didn't. I assume not.
I'm sure he was a nice enough dude. Just different circles.
Yeah, different folks.
Plus, I was a big fucking dork.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
But like, oh, rough. Like, ooh, it's rough, bud.
High school. I don't miss high school. I don't miss any aspect of school.
Let me
except sometimes them lunches.
Sometimes the lunches for nostalgia fan. Just $1 lunch.
Yeah.
Man.
I miss pizza day where we had like you could bring in like as much money as you like. I think a slice was like $1.25 or something.
Oh, like they order out.
They would order grotto pizza, I think, because that's like a Delaware thing. They would order grotto pizza for the kids, and you could get like $1.25, get a slice. You can bring in all your quarters back when change meant something. So kids jingling all day, really annoying for the teachers who had to just deal with it until lunchtime. Yeah.
If nothing else, it's seeing your friends every day. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Instead of your family at work.
Instead of your loved ones.
Yeah. Oh.
Blech.
Oh, jeez.
But that's yeah.
Oh.
Gohan's head is getting crushed.
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta does nothing.
Oh, wait, I have a quote for you.
Lay it on me.
Frieza,
Yes.
having Gohan's head underfoot, he says, "Sometimes you really have to put your foot down when it comes to kids."
I love this sassy ass Frieza that you're
Frieza is Z snapping on these Z fighters left and right. I don't know why they call you the Z fighters. More like D fighters. D's nuts.
Oh, that's mine.
Too slow.
Frieza. First
Yes. And
That's also mine. I was doing it ironically.
hey, you know what they say? Pimping ain't easy.
I heard it's extremely easy.
From who?
Dave Chappelle. But we have to end on this.
Mm-hmm.
We cut to Piccolo. He senses Gohan's in trouble. He's like, "I'll be there soon, Gohan." We see a Goku starting to lift his hand up. Hold on, Gohan. He's got two daddies. He's gonna be the daddy that wins.
Which dad gets there 1st?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
the true dad.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
Piccolo in his head is like, if I get there first, I'm his real dad.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I talked to a notary, and I'm pretty sure they'll put my name on the birth certificate after this.
Once I get there, notary stamps it. I'm his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Open and shut case.
More has got to believe me now.
Mr. Piccolo, you are the father
Yes.
of Dende.
Wait, what? Wait, how does that? Hold on. Explain. Was it a nocturnal?
We did a
ignition?
cellular we did a cellular test to see if your mitochondria matched his, and it does.
I mean, we're okay. I can see where the confusion is. We all came from Guru, is what I'm learning now. So yeah, we're all like related.
Guru is not your father.
What? Yes. Fuck yeah. I told you. Fuck you. Sorry. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh my god, he did a flip.
Guru's like running around the audience kissing everyone. He's so happy.
God. Guru. Now it's just mean.
He just hopped in a car and drove away. I'm surprised the cameraman knew to follow him.
Kame's just sitting there in the audience. I can't believe any of this.
Yeah, just embarrassed.
Oh, this is my family we're talking about. That's me up there. Quite literally. Popo, do something. Popo's just got popcorn.
Yeah, he's in the audience.
Popo's in the back.
They said they needed seat fillers.
I want them to fight. Pull that bitch's weave out.
And
scene.
And the end of the episode. Gohan's in trouble. Who's the real father? We're gonna find it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if we find out. There's no telling.
We're in such gray territory because my brain is blank between what just happened. Because in my mind, it's Krillin gets gored, and then what I remember seeing is Frieza's final form and Goku arriving.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've got a couple. I don't know how many episodes.
I don't know what Piccolo does on Namek.
I don't know either.
Don't remember.
Mm-hmm. There's just that meme of him not catching Goku.
But we'll get to that meme here
Mhm.
at some point. Thank you all very much for listening and hanging out with us. Look, y'all know what's coming up if you're listening to this the day the week or even the week of
Mhm.
release on November 5th.
That's right.
That's right.
8 p.m. Eastern.
At twitch.tv/Kame House Party.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're not going to go back and forth still.
Oh, yeah. Twitch.tv/Kame House Party. We're doing Extra Life, Day of Play, full 24-hour live stream.
24 hours playing games, special guest. I don't think it's a secret that we're kicking off with a live episode of KHP, a live regular episode of KHP. Can we keep it under an hour per our stringent schedule? We'll see.
We're going to have to.
We'll just have to cut it. We'll just cut it off. But like, come check it out. Come donate. We've got some cool raffles that you can enter. Depending if you donate X amount. You can donate right now. What is it? It's
extra-life.org/participants or participants /Kame House Party. There may be another slash in there.
If you look up if you go to Extra Life and type in Kame House Party, we'll pop up.
We'll pop up, and if we don't, you can go to our social because we've got the link in the bio on Instagram. And we'll be aggressively putting that stuff out there in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, so please join us, hang out for however long you can.
Yeah, and thank you to the people that have already voted or donated.
Some people have donated. That's insane.
Yeah,
I see you, Gakiham.
Yeah, they out there. They out there.
They are out there.
So be like them and donate to this great cause and support our insane choice.
Death.
And now that that's over, we gotta wrap this up the way we always do. Whether you are assuming that everyone around you is a Super Saiyan, or you're getting a little Frieza horny, you gotta keep fighting.